PUA, pandemic unemployment assistance, still causing confusion in some states, with some states not even making payments. This is the shocking details from Tuesday, May 12th. As always, like and subscribe to the channel and drop your comments below. We may feature them in tomorrow's video. This is LALATE, and boy, we have a lot of comments. We're going to get to them right away. But first, the news. PUA is being needed in bigger regards than ever before. California has seen record unemployment, but other states, as your comments have indicated since yesterday's video, haven't even started to process PUA applications. First, let's turn to the news. In California, Gavin Newsom announced that states, shopping malls, strip malls, and outlets will be allowed to offer curbside pickup shortly. He also said that local restaurants may start to have dine-in dining shortly for members of family. But locally, LA County opened beaches yesterday in an announcement. Those beaches are supposed to open on Wednesday, depending on the individual beach. You're allowed to exercise, but not allowed to sunbathe. So let's get right to your comments. The comments today were sort of surprising, and a lot of them were coming from out of state California. So as always, we're here to answer your questions for PUA, whether you're in California and it's EDD or you're out of state. As recap, and this certainly comes in the comments today, in some states you have to certify for benefits on a weekly basis. So after you're applied for PUA and after you're approved for PUA, you have to certify for weekly benefits. Under the CARES Act, and this comes up in the comments today, you do not have to search for work. You do not have to search for work to certify your benefits on a weekly basis. Moreover, please remember, when applying for PUA, you are not an employee. You are an independent contractor. You're a solo. Your employer is not is not Uber. Your employer is not your LLC or your loan out corporation. You are independent contractors. All right, so let's get right to your questions, and they are interesting from all over this country. I am Spartacus. PUA update. Applied 4/28. Finished processing and certification 4/30. 5/3. Pending benefits, including retroactive. Showed paid. Got benefits letter on 5/9. Today received and activated an EDD card. Balance of $4,234. Transferred my regular checking account after paying a ton of bills. Thank you to all you two YouTubers for April 28th PUA portal opening. I was ready. Cheers. So congratulations. So as you see, in California, they delivered an EDD card and all the benefits are on that card. His card was a little bit higher, though. It was 423, so he may have qualified for additional benefits. Maribel, California, so frustrated. I can't get any information on extensions. I exhausted all my funds on March 28th. So as LA reported initially, even before this became a hotbed on the channel, there's a problem on the California EDD website. It's, as you know, under the CARES Act, if you're under unemployment, you're entitled to additional weeks of benefits, even if you exhausted those benefits. That's part of the CARES Act. The California EDD website for unemployment, for some reason, you can't get those benefits activated. You can't get the extension process. There's something wrong with the website. We, for days, indicate we just really don't know how to fix it. The best thing we can say is call California EDD. And there is someone in this video, if you watch the very end of the video, that indicates the number of the director of EDD in California if you have questions. We're not going to say it, but you can watch to where the end of the video will show you where it is. All right, so Fish Chris says, for the first time I was paid to the time that I got my debit card was only 6 days. So great. He got his benefits within 6 days. My girlfriend got hers in only 3 days. Wow. The next best thing is qualifying for future weeks. So he has a question. The California EDD website says it's up to May 9th, and then you have to certify for future weeks. How does that work? So basically in California, as we explained to you before, California is a state in which you only have to certify for benefits one time between the month of March up to approximately May 9th or May 12th or May 15th. You only have to certify for benefits then. If you are still impacted because of COVID-19 after that date and wish to request weekly benefits after that date, then you have to go back and certify for weekly benefits on a weekly basis after May 19th or May 12th or whatever particular date it is. In other states, you have to certify for weekly benefits on a weekly basis. Alan, I filed with PUA when it was announced and filed again on the 28th. Didn't hear anything for 10 days. But finally again this morning, and was approved and paid. Just got to wait for my cards, I guess. He says he filed again. Now, here's what another bombshell. Someone in the comments says that they were told by EDD on the phone that if you apply twice, you're going to get denied because there's a bounce in the system. Don't know, but it's something to be scared about. So don't double apply unless you are comfortable with the possible ramifications. All right, so here is Grandma Ducky. She said California's paying EDD within a week. Amazing, $6,000 on the card with retroactive. You and your channel rocks. P.S. says, I got the EDD director's office in Sacramento from a Fed. Called Gavin Newsom's office, but they refused to offer assistance. No answer for PUA EDD questions. Awful. Gilbrands, we're still waiting, able to sign up online, but the system to review and process claims has not been set up for 3 weeks. Arkansas, horrible. So in Arkansas, they haven't given any money, just awful. Selena, hi, I'm Selena here from PUA. Hey, LA. Hey, Selena. I had unemployment before, however, was denied after receiving a denial letter. Daughter filled out PUA application. I was approved instantly. I was able to receive 5 weeks in one lump sum. Sunday, the application was filed, and Tuesday was direct deposit. 21 days to send in information. So her thing was just done super fast. If I understand it, either her or her daughter got it super fast in Pennsylvania. So that's good news. Great to hear that. Just Adam, Nebraska, been waiting 6 weeks, no payment. They sent a relic card in the mail, but no money, self-employed. So Nebraska, get your act together. What's going on in Nebraska? 6 weeks, no payment, no nothing? Just awful. Chris, I applied on the 28th, paid several weeks, but have not received my EDD debit card. Who do I call? Horrible. Call EDD. That's what you should do. Now, Kathy, I'm in California, and today I received my letter from EDD with the approval of PUA, but the letter effective date was not what I stated on the application, which is March 13th. PUA approval letter says May 3rd. How should I fix this? Thanks a lot. Okay, so Kathy, go into your portal. Go to the right. Go to where it says Manage a Claim. Go in there and see see what it says under your name. If it says under your name, payment terms March 13th to December 20th, you did it right. It basically should say the date in which you ask for benefits, not the date for which you claim impact from COVID-19 all the way to New Year's Eve. That's the way the website is set up. Ignore the letter. The letter means much of nothing generally. It's dependent upon what's in that website. Now, if that website shows this May date, then there's something wrong. What you should then go into is certified for benefits. When you click the certified for benefits, it should, because that's the way the EDD website is set up, everyone is from March to May. There is no May people that only just start on May. So click the button and see what happens when you do that. It should trigger a series of changes to your payment tab and your claim tab that shows benefits generating for all these 4 or 5 weeks from March to May. How do I get my retroactive benefits paid from 3/16? That's how you get it done. Now, I will add in other states. If other states are listening, some states are simply not paying retroactive benefits. They're saying they're getting to them later on. I don't know when later on is. Truly horrible. Tiffany, hey, LALATE, I have a question. I applied for PUA on 4/28. I just got an email, 4/28. I just got an email from EDD saying that I've not had weeks available to certify back after 5/17 for the next available weeks. Do you know what that means? Am I eligible for PUA? Okay, so if this is sort of like the previous Kathy's question. So if you applied for EDD and you show in your claims section of EDD, manage account, go to the right, you show under the claim, it says PUA approval. It'll show PUA approval. It doesn't say PUA approval, then you don't have it. But it'll show PUA approval. Then you go up into certify for benefits. You only have to click once, and that's what should happen to your account, just like what happened with Kathy's. Ricardo, hey, LALATE, love your videos. Well, thank you, Ricardo. Thank you. Love your comments. I live in New York, and I applied for PUA April 10th. It never gave me the option to certify weekly. Every day it says, please call 800 number to complete the claim. So on 5/3, I received minimum amount from the state plus $600, but my effective start date is 3/16. What happened to my retroactive benefits? Also, why am I only getting 182 from the state? I sent bank statements tallying almost $300K. Can I get retroactive benefits from 3/16? So, Ricardo, what you have is a common problem. Let me address, actually, I have three common problems. First common problem is retroactive benefits in other states. This is a problem in other states. A lot of states, as you know, EDD went live on April 28th, generally everywhere. But the purpose PUA went live on April 28th. But the purpose of PUA was to provide relief to people impacted by COVID-19, which in most people's cases is around middle March. So under the PUA law, you're entitled to retroactive benefits back to that date. That's actually the law. So what happens then is when you go in and file a PUA claim, the claim is filed on April 28th. Well, some states are only currently paying claims benefits from April 28th to the future. They haven't done the retroactive, and they claim they're getting to it later on. I don't know what that means, getting to it later on. When you hear that, when you hear more information about it, please drop in the comments, because I certainly don't know it. But I have heard that they're telling people they're getting to retroactive benefits later. The next thing you have an issue with is you got $182 per week plus $600 from the federal government, but you're entitled to a step up to max benefits because you made $300K last year. So absolutely right. The way you do that is you write a letter and you submit that letter in the portal and say, I think I qualify for maximum benefits. Here's the other problem. In many states, if not all of them, they're just so backlogged as to getting to these excess benefits that is a big difference for people. You know, it's generally about $300, $400 per week with the $600 per week instead of $132 per week or $166 per week. They're just not getting to it. And, you know, to be very frank, with states that have diminishing funds and low workforce, you know, they're doing one thing after another based upon what they think is a priority. Selena says, totally forgot about Pennsylvania. So, yes, Pennsylvania is an issue. But Troy, Florida PUA is a disaster. Self-employed, self-proprietor applied March 15th. Unemployment denied April 11th. Had to reapply for unemployment again because of fiscal year unemployment laws. Waiting for second denial so I could actually apply for PUA. Submitted. So Troy, this is sort of disconcerting. You only need to apply once, as we said in an earlier video. In some states, you have to apply for PUA under unemployment first to have a denial and then apply for PUA. But in some states, they're requiring that first. But you should not have had to apply twice to get 2 denials. I don't understand what that is. So be very cautious with that. Grandma Ducky. Okay, so here's the bombshell left for last. This is from Monday's PUA video. Message for Kyle. EDD director said not to refile anything. They will match social security numbers and you will not be you will be penalized. Discontinued and have to appeal it. So she's saying that an EDD director told her that if you double apply for PUA, you're going to get denial. Director said most applications on opening day the 28th from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. had issues due to server crashing on it. This is for California. And here is the phone number for the EDD director in the state of California. 916. Well, I'm not going to say the phone number on screen. But if you watch the PUA video from yesterday, Monday, look down in the comments under Grandma Ducky, and you will find it there. As always, stay with LALATE for more.